On October 19th and 20th, 2012, Battlefield Raceway Park in Collinsville, Mississippi hosted the 22nd Annual Rock and Roll Revival Car Show and the first annual FE Fall Nationals drag race. The 8th Mile drag strip has a concrete starting line followed by an asphalt surface that terminates with an uphill shutdown area. Now, how appropriate is it to have a car named Rebel Rouser right here at Battlefield Raceway Park in good old Mississippi? As we watch this 427 powered 57 Ford Fairlane check out the track, let me remind you that you are watching a short promotional clip from our full-length video production entitled The Rock and Roll Revival Car Show and FE National Drag Race. Now, this clip will show you a very small sampling of what is included in our 2-hour and 34-minute full-length video. On Friday night, they had a test and tune session for our early arrivers. And here we see Jesse Holmes of Pensacola, Florida, with his 67 427 Fairlane. With a crescent moon overhead, we pan down to the final run of the evening, and it's a Ford versus Chevrolet matchup. On the outside is Brooks Breland in the white Chevelle, and on the inside is Cecil Powell in Jesse Holmes' 67 Fairlane. Okay, now we're going to give you a look at that run from inside Jesse's Fairlane. On Saturday morning, we were back at the track for more activity. Oh yeah, I just love the sounds of thunder that greeted me on Saturday morning at Battlefield Raceway. You know, there's nothing quite like the unique sounds of an FE single overhead cam 427 engine, especially in the fresh Mississippi air. Now this sound of thunder is compliments of a big bad Boss 429. I'm just showing you a little sampling of the cars that were in the pit area on Saturday. In the full-length video, you get to see them all. One of our FE Eliminator race cars coming off the trailer. Now this is a 1967 Ford Fairlane powered by the big FE 427 engine. Now the car's run by Darrell Gibbons out of Killen, Mississippi. And right next to the white trash Fairlane is another 1967 427 Fairlane. And this one is owned and driven by Bill Tripoli of Covington, Louisiana. The Southern Gassers Association has been part of the Rock and Roll Revival Nostalgia Drag Racing program for the last few years, and they have a variety of cars from the 60s and 70s. Now in our full-length video, we show you all the cars that were in the Gasser class, we do vehicle profiles, and some driver interviews. And of course, best of all, we follow the cars out on the track, we catch them doing time trials, and we do it right down to the final eliminations. Randy Griffiths is at the wheel of the 55 Chevy Nomad on the inside, and Joe Bush is driving the Bullet Plymouth. Another area on the pit side of the track was set up for the Classic Car Show, hosted by the Queen City Rods and Classics Car Club of Meridian, Mississippi, and Battlefield Raceway Park. I was pleasantly surprised to find a Grumpy's Toy 67 Camaro in the car show area. Of course, this was just one of the more than 100 show cars that showed up at the event. Now in our full-length video, we show you many more of these cars and trucks, and along the way, we'll also include some special interest stories that I discovered during the day. Out on the track, I captured this heads-up match race between drag racing legend Sidney Foster in his 65 Falcon and Terry Straley in his thoroughbred Ford Mustang. Now unfortunately, Terry drew a red light start, but Sidney pushed his Falcon to a 580 with a 7 at 117 miles an hour. In our full-length video, we bring you racing action in the Gasser Eliminator, the FE Ford Eliminator, and the 1972 and older Sportsman ET Eliminator. And I'll tell you, there was some great racing at this event. They also ran a heads-up best-of-3 FE Top Eliminator Championship race, and it matched the two quickest FE cars on the grounds. Now to see the results, you got to check out our full-length video. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy our racing coverage as we take our camera to various positions around the track, and you also get to ride right inside a race car with our GoPro camera. And that closes out our coverage of the 22nd Annual Rock and Roll Revival and the first annual FE Fall Nationals at Battlefield Raceway Park. Well, if you would like to see more, visit our webpage or give us a call and order the full-length video right now.